this is a matter of adding and subtracting fractions. But right there in the middle, you have a complex fraction, or I've heard people call it a superfraction. And so that's really taking two fractions and dividing them. And if you will remember the order of operation, we do parentheses, then exponents, then multiply and divide, then add and subtract. So we're adding 3/4 and 4/5, but we have to divide these. So that's what we're going to do first. So when you're dividing fractions, you basically have to multiply by the reciprocal. So that 12/7 over 12/21 is the same thing as saying we're going to take 12/27 and divide by 12/21. And that means that we're going to, my students say, keep the first one. They say keep, switch, flip. We're going to keep the first one. We're going to switch to multiply, and we're going to flip the second fraction, which is going to make it 21/12. Now, we need to simplify this. And because we have 12/12, if I rewrite it, let me rewrite it this way. This is 12. I'm going to put the 12s in front. And I'm going to put the 21/7 back here, because it doesn't matter what order you multiply in, right? 12 times 21, which is what I still have on the top. But on the bottom, I have 7 times 12, which is the same as 12 times 7. Now, 12/12 is just the number 1. And so we say that it cancels because you don't need it, because 1 times 21/7 is still 21/7. But 21/7 is the same as 21 divided by 7, which is 3. So this whole middle messy fraction is just the number 3. So what we have now is 3/4 minus 3 in place of that mess, plus 4/5. Now we need a common denominator, and the denominator that works for both 4/5 and 3/4 would be 20. So this is our goal, to be over 20. That means we are going to need to multiply the bottom of this one times 5 so that it's 20. And if you do it on the bottom, you have to do it on the top. And this is really over 1. So we need to multiply the bottom of this by 20 and the top of this by 20. And we want this denominator to be 20, so we multiply the bottom by 4. And if you do it on the bottom, you have to do it on the top. So now all of these have a denominator of 20. The first one is 15/20. The second one is minus 60/20. And that last term is plus 16/20. Now, because they all have the same denominator, I can rewrite them as one fraction that's over 20. And so on top, I have 15 minus 60 plus 16. And when you do that arithmetic, you get 15 minus 60 plus 16 is negative 29/20. And that's the answer. It doesn't reduce any. And so this is what you get.